Hey, how's everybody doing today? It's Cubmaster Chris, and I'm back here again with a Corona Cub Scout Corner. Okay, today we're going to do another edition of knots. And I'm not kidding. All right, on with that. So I got a little joke for you. So there's a pirate, right? And he walked into a restaurant. And his waiter said, "Boy, sir, and this was a real pirate deal, right? Peg leg, he had the hook, right? And he had the patch eye and everything. Real deal pirate." So his server says to him, he says, "If you don't mind me asking, what happened to your leg?" He says, "It were many year ago. I were walking on the deck, and over a big wave washed a killer whale, and he took my leg right off." The server said, "Wow, that's incredible. Hand too? Were you fighting him off?" He says, "It were many year ago. I were walking on the deck, and a big wave washed over. A great white shark took me hand clean off. It did." The server said, "That's horrible. What, the eye during one of those?" He says, "It were many year ago. A seagull landed on me shoulder. It pecked me eye." "Oh, get it," said the server. He said, "I get it, the seagull pecked your eye out." It was the first day with me hook." All right, everybody. Okay, so we got to get some work done. Got to get serious now. So we're going to tie a bowline today. Ever heard of a bowline before? So a bowline is a knot that you're going to use to tie at the end of your rope if you want a loop in it. In other words, if you want to make a lasso, okay? And this loop will be not adjustable. You can't slide it up and down. It's a fixed loop. So whatever size you make it, that's the size you're stuck with, okay? Or else you'll have to unthread and readjust it, okay? Anyhow, so here's how we start. And we start this with a loop, okay? So this is the end. Pretend you want to tie your dog out, right? Your dog's at that end. And you got this end here, and you're like, if only I could tie it to something. But I don't have a pole that's sticking up. I have a tree. I could tie it around a tree. How would I do that? Okay, so tie a bowline. First thing you have to do is you're going to make a loop. This is the end we're tying the loop. You got to figure out how big you want it, first of all, as far as how big you want your loop. You're going to start by making a loop up here. You see that loop? See how I did that? I kind of twist the rope, and it kind of wants to do it itself. But it has to be going down that direction, or things go bad if you do not do it like this. This is a squirrel. This is a squirrel's hole. This is a tree, right? The part that goes out to the dog, we're going to call that the squirrel's tree, okay? What the squirrel does, he comes out of his hole. He goes around the tree, all the way around that tree, and then he goes back in that same hole. See how it looks when we start tightening that? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. See, I pull that and it doesn't move. It doesn't slide up and down. That's fixed. And after you put tension on it, meaning once you pull hard on it, it's not one of those knots that's impossible to get out. All right, let's try it again, shall we? Do we go that way? No. Do we go this way? Yes. Okay, so not any other way, but this way. See it? See it? See how we got that? Okay. All right. Here we go. Comes a squirrel. Oh, got my loop. The squirrel comes out of the house, out of his hole, around the tree, and back into his hole. And then we just tighten. Okay. Awesome, right? Okay, so if you did not get that, rewind it back. Go through it a few more times. You're going to get it. All you have to do is practice. Like anything worth doing surely is not learned in one try, okay? So give it some more tries. So we have another knot, and we're going to do 2 half hitches. I'm sure you've heard of that one before, right? So I'm going to have to change the angle here for you to see that. It's going to be easier if we do it down here. What do you guys think? So what is a half hitch? A half hitch you're going to tie around, again, you could tie it around a tree. Is this adjustable? Yes, it's not as fixed as the bowline we just did. Okay, so pretend maybe you want to make this your clothesline. So this end is going to go to wherever you're going to tie your clothesline. This line is going to go around the pole we got right here. Okay, so the end you're tying around. Let me get the red end. You can see that a little better. And you're going to tie right here with the red. Okay, so it goes under your other line, and you just made a little hole right here, didn't you? You're going to take that end with the red, right? And you're going to follow it back through that hole. Okay? That's one. Again, under, back in that hole you just made. Okay? I'm going to show you that in a little better angle here in just a second. Okay? Let me show you what the knot itself looks like. So it has like right there, I guess. Okay, let's try this again. Let me do this so you can see this a little better this time. Okay. Okay. Again, we're going to tie this to this pole. So the red line, the red end, underneath, and into that hole you just made. See? Okay. Right. So let's get it. You just made a hole right here by crossing it, by this going underneath, right? Into the hole. Okay, see how I did that? And then back underneath for a second time. Back underneath for a second time. Okay, and back through that hole. It's that easy. I'm going to do it again, though. Sorry the lighting's not as good as I'd like to see. So you take your line. This is the one, remember, that goes out to where your dog or wherever it goes to. This one comes over underneath. See, by crossing them, we made that little hole right there. Take your red end, push it right through that hole. Oop. Again, we're going to cross under. Stick that back through that hole you just made. Okay. Boom. You got it? Got it? Got it? Got it? Got it? Everybody got it? Okay, so if you did not, rewind it back or let me know and we'll get it re-recorded. All right, everybody. So that's pretty cool, right? So we've learned 4 knots now. 5, actually, if you include the fishing one, right? That'd be the 5th one. Excellent. So I hope you learned these. If not, go back and review them. So these are some of the most common knots that you're going to need. I have a few more that I'd really like to throw in there. Some optional ones that are really good knots to know, okay? So I want to task you with something different this time. So I tasked you with picking up some garbage, and I don't want you to stop on that. Please, please pick up as much garbage as possible because obviously if you look around, there's a lot. But what I would like to see you do is have some different, maybe quality family time than you'd had before. I'd like to see you all try and play a board game. Maybe some of you play them all the time. You're like, great, another board game. I love board games. But maybe some of you never play them. So I think it's a really great idea. I mean, I have like 50 board games. So you could just play a simple card game, or it could be like Yahtzee, or, you know, and if you don't have a game, then why couldn't you get online and find a game and just play that game as a family, right? You could still do the same thing. Worst case scenario, right? All right, everybody. So I hope you learned something. I want everybody to stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.